Hey there, gang. It's time for the reading of the month. This is for April 2023, and I probably don't need to say again how fast time is flying. April got here before I even knew what happened. But that's okay. Hopefully all of you are doing well, and hopefully we'll be moving into some spring weather. I do actually have some signs of spring here in a manner of speaking. So I am again using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It's been speaking truthful volumes to us for the last few months, so I want to stick to that trend. So let's just keep going with that. And that, of course, is by the fabulous Colette Baron-Reid. If you haven't seen her on YouTube videos, she's really awesome. Anyway, our first week of April, we have the Regeneration card. So this literally is showing us that spring is about to arrive with that beautiful tree branch blossoming out of that burned up crust of ground, and nature is going to just go ahead and grow no matter what is going on. And this card is also meant for you to take in that something that you thought was maybe dead is revived. This can be talking about loved ones that have crossed over and just reminding you that, of course, they're not gone. They're just not physically in front of you right now. This is the card that talks about new beginnings. So if something had ended for you, this is the potential for a great new start, a great new door opening for you. So this is talking about the new growth and potential for growth that everybody has right now. But that first week of April is going to be looking pretty good. So probably here we'll be seeing some trees budding and some flowers budding and new things beginning. And of course, that's great for us at this time of year, even when we get snowed on every other day. So we know that it's there somewhere. The seasons don't ever stop. They keep going, and it'll be here pretty soon, people. It'll be here pretty soon. It has to, right? It can't snow every other day for forever. So be ready for this new growth to come back to you again. Be ready to embrace that. Be ready to go with that. All right? So now the second week of April, we have the Thinker card. So be careful that you're not overthinking. This card is really talking about just taking things for face value. Let's not do the deep dive and try to figure out what somebody said, what they meant by what they said. The second week of April, you just want to say, okay, they said ABC. I will not internalize this or take this personally. It is just ABC, and that is what they said, and that is what I'm going to take in. So if you're a person who has a tendency to get their feelings hurt really easily and really quickly, and then your mind goes crazy trying to figure out why they would have said that to you or why this happened that way, let's just take it at face value and move on. We don't want to overthink this. Just use your logical mind for the second week. We're not going to get all over emotional about things, not going to go off the deep end, having all of our monkey mind thoughts, okay? So keep it on an even keel. Because in the third week of April, we do move into a more intuitive place. So I think by keeping yourself protected from dropping it into your emotional body, the third week we're going to have some new insights here. And this is using your own intuition and your own knowing. That owl is very wise there. And of course, this moon has the face of spirit on it, which is reminding us that our own deep emotions and our own intuition, we can trust that. If you don't trust yourself in your intuition, I highly suggest you take some of my classes. I love teaching this subject, helping you really trust your gut, trust your own knowings, giving you validations about how to listen to your own signs, signals, and really enhancing that connection to spirit so that you can really begin to trust yourself, because we all are born with that deep knowing within us, and it gets trained out of us as we age. So unless you have a family that's really willing to support you in sticking with your intuition, it's very difficult to keep on that path. So hopefully you are on that intuitive path and that you're trusting yourself. If not, I can help you with that. But we're going to be moving into this intuition. So whatever this thing is that's causing us to be our mind going busy, by the time the third week comes, we're going to have some more insight on that. So don't freak out in week 2. We're going to know more in week 3. All right. So you're just going to know. You're not going to know how you know, but you're just going to know. All right. And just go with that. Now, the 4th week, we have something interesting. I don't ever do my cards in reverse. So this one came out in reverse, so I have to go with it. It is the Breathe card. And it is turned upside down, which means it's really time for you to get in check with your body. Go outside, take a walk, breathe some fresh air, get rebooted back in your body, get reset back in your body. All of this intuition work we did should have us more in our body, but sometimes when we're in our spiritual work, we're like above our head. Does that make sense? We're like above our head. We're connected to that our higher self. We're connected to that energy above. And this card is telling us we really need to get back to being grounded. We really need to breathe into the body, really start taking those deep breaths into the belly, feel into our physical form. Our physical form is so useful for our intuitive work and for, this is not just a piece of meat to get your mind around. It's not just a piece of meat to set you in a meditation pose so you can connect. This is the vehicle that is the cooperative component between you being a human on earth and your higher self and your source connection. So it's really important that you are taking good care of your body. And this card in the reverse is meaning for us to take care of our body. Get outside, move, stop being stagnant. It's time to get going. All right. So it sounds like the beginning of the month is, hey, you've got some new things brewing. Let's not overthink it too much. Just be logical. Just be surface thought. We don't need to make ourselves crazy. We will know more for week 3, dropping into ourselves and then really getting reconnected with our physical selves. I think this means maybe finally the weather's going to cooperate and we can get outside. Oh, that would be awesome. All right, so that's looking like a pretty good April. Some really good tips and techniques here for how to manage your stresses and those things that come in that we need to react to. Little tip on that, instead of, if you're living in the future or you're living in the past, you're not in the present, and that causes us to be more reactionary. If you're in the present moment as much as possible in each moment, you can make a choice on how you would like to receive and process information rather than just having a reaction. So maybe practice being present a little bit more and see how that goes for you, and listen to the signals of your body that can help you choose how you would like to respond to that in that moment. All right, I will see you at the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo. I've got that in my email. I really want to see all of your happy faces, and let's make this a really great event so that we can keep doing this in Rockford. It's been such a long time. Really looking forward to being in the same space with all practitioners who offer such different varieties. All the different personalities and the love and light that's going to be in that building should be pretty spectacular. I will be doing readings. I'm going to be doing 15-minute readings, and I'll have a sign-up sheet available pre-event, but there will also be a sheet at the table at my booth so that if you didn't sign up ahead of time, if you want to get on my schedule, you can. But there's going to be a lot of people there. Maybe you want to try somebody different. That could be kind of fun. And I know there's going to be lots of vendors, and I'm really excited to walk around and see what we all have to offer here in our community. It's really interesting and exciting. So I will see you there. Have a wonderful April. Take a look at my live classes that I'm offering up later this year. I've got beginner's astrology. I've got a working with crystals class. I will run my intuitive development again. I'm working on a numerology class and also a law of attraction. So some really good things in the works, and I will see you all later. Mwah. Take it easy. Namaste.